All right, how do you create something like this, an animated meme or GIF, using Pivot and Paint.net? Well, it's really not that hard, and I'm going to show you how to do it. Step one is just to find a cute picture, and that's the first step. You want to find a picture and paste it in. So I'm going to just do that. I'm going to paste in this picture. I will say expand canvas, or if you go File, New, it will always make the canvas the exact same size as the picture you're copying. So I copied my picture from the internet by right-clicking, copying image, and then I pasted it in. Okay, step two is going to be to add text. I'm just going to jump. Oh, I'm sorry. Step two is to resize. You shouldn't load in this giant picture into Pivot. It's not going to come out the way you want it to. So you're going to go to Image, Resize. Sorry, not Canvas, Resize. Image, just resize. Control R is the shortcut. And make sure this check mark is on. And then let's change this to 800. Okay? Say OK. All right. So once we've resized, then we're going to add some new layers of text. So I'm going to add two new layers. I added a layer and I put black text. I wrote do your best. And then I added another layer and I wrote white text, do your best. And I spread them out so that it gave it that shadow look. And I have other tutorials on how to achieve that. And you can do that in a million different ways. So now I've got my picture and my text and they're on a separate layer. That's important because we're going to save the pictures so that we can animate them in Pivot. So now I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to save it. File, Save As, or Control Shift S. I'm going to change it to a JPEG. Oops, JPEG. And I'm going to call this one, just for me, I'm going to call it cat meme, no text. Okay, you don't have to do all caps, whatever. You can save it wherever you want. If you're my student, save it to your H drive. You guys playing along at home, saving it to your desktop seems to work really well for people. I suggest keeping things in a folder. I suggest making folders and keeping it organized. But anyway, I'm going to say save, cat meme, no text. Say OK, and flatten. That's saving it to a JPEG. You'll saw our layers just shrunk away. Now I'm going to hit Control Z, get my layers back. And now I'm going to turn the text back on. And I'm going to save it. Again, Control Shift S. Use the shortcut now. This time I'm going to double click on the word no. And I'm going to write cat meme with text. And I'm going to change it to a JPEG. That's important. Make sure it's a JPEG. And I'm going to name it cat meme with text, and I'm going to save it. I'm going to say OK, flatten. OK, now I've saved those two pictures. I saved them on my desktop. Now I'm going to open up Pivot. You've got to have Pivot for this. I'm going to say File, New. No, I don't want to save my current project. Fine. I'm going to get rid of my stick figure, and I'm going to go to File, Load Background. And I'm going to load. I'm going to change this view to list mode so I can see it a little better. Cat meme with no text. So I'm going to start with the one with no text. Say open. Give people a chance to see this cute kitten. And I'm going to just hit spacebar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got about 10 little cat pictures. Now I'm going to go File, Load Background. And I'm going to load the other one, the one with text. Say open. Now I'm going to go 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. Hit play. We're almost done. There's our animated GIF. It's cute, it's positive. I'm gonna hit stop. Now I'm gonna export it. This is the final thing that you would upload to the internet. Export animation. You're gonna make sure it is a GIF. And then I'm gonna call it cat meme final or something. Animated. That's just for me. If you're turning it into my class, you'd wanna ask me what the name should be to turn it in. And I'm gonna save it. And I'm gonna say okay. And we're almost done. Last step is just to make sure that it actually works. So I'm going to minimize some of my internet windows here, and we're going to click on the cat meme final. Having a hard time with words. Final. And there it is. It opened up in a browser and it plays. So this will just play in any browser. You can just double click and it should work. And you can be much more complicated, do much more interesting things. You could change the color of the text. You could change pictures so that it switches between pictures. Maybe one cat's happy, one cat's sad. So many options. So I hope you found that